I stumbled across something, and look, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not. But you know, sometimes when you feel like something is being pushed artificially by the DNC, or there's like somebody, you're like, some stuff about a certain YouTube channel seems like it's not right. Well, I came across this guy, okay? I don't know if any of you guys know him. And this is the litmus test, obviously, to know if you guys know him. Does anybody know who this guy is right now that's on the show?
No, that I know.
No. Okay. Does not because I wanted this. Does anybody in either of the chats know who this guy is without me telling you who he is? And I
do want to say I already don't trust this guy. This guy's full of shit because he's not really in space.
He's not. I don't think so anyway. We really are in space in ours. Who? No. Stone Cold Steve. It's not Stone Cold Steve Austin. No.
Not Will Sasso, guys.
Okay, no. That's not Ethan Ralph's brother. No. So this guy, this is called the Ring of Fire. It's a verified account. It has 864,000 subscribers. Now you're talking about someone that should have crossed our purview at some point, right? Has not.
Yeah.
He's totally lefty. I'm going to play just a little clip of his latest video so you kind of understand what he's about.
According to a former staffer for
also 800,000 views, that's the mic quality. Sorry, continue.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, who spoke with Gabe Sherman of
Farron Cousins. Look what his name is on Twitter, @FarronBalanced.
Oh my God, so I've seen that Twitter before, and I've been like, ugh.
Okay, so maybe this guy is one of the.
I've seen him like replying to somebody on Twitter. He's probably boosted artificially on there too.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm starting to feel like with this guy, and I'm going to show you my reasons why. Farron Balance, host of Ring of Fire, 44,000 subs. Okay, anyway.
A Vanity Fair, of course, didn't reveal his name, but a former staffer of Governor Ron DeSantis says that DeSantis routinely and repeatedly trashes Donald Trump.
By the way, I love that. Look, we're a bunch of fucking shitheads that make jokes about dead fucking grieving mothers' teeth and shit. We're not pretending we're nice people or good people. But that being said,
nah, B, I'm a good guy, Papa.
Even us wouldn't take, even if we hated the person, wouldn't be like a former staffer of Joe Biden says that he kills dogs. I'd be like, that guy's probably lying because he's mad. You know, it's like, but no, it's like a former staffer of DeSantis who probably got fired for like stealing office supplies is now talking shit about him.
Behind the scenes. At one point.
What's his name? Guy who still wears Dockers shirts?
Yeah.
Well, let me read.
Guy who doesn't even like see the fact that the shirt's not a good pattern.
Bro, this shirt is,
and then you just wore it anyway.
This shirt is a terrible pattern for what he's doing.
This quote from this former staffer. He calls him a TV personality and a moron who has no business running for president. DeSantis says the only way to beat Trump is to attack him head on.
He never said anything.
He's never said that. He's never shown that. He's never
By the way,
that.
he may even think that Trump's a fucking retard.
Yeah.
But he's a smart enough guy to not be like mouthing off in front of a bunch of staffers.
You know who we tell that to? His wife.
His wife.
That's it.
Exactly.
Any smart politician would tell his wife in that.
And I guarantee you, he probably has laid next to his wife at night and gone, God, sometimes I wish that guy would just shut his fucking mouth.
Right. But he never floated attacking him head on.
Yeah, he's not sitting in a fucking lunchroom on a lunch break in his office with 6 other people going, big orange retard.
Yeah.
You're right about him being a moron who has no business running for president. If that is what Ron DeSantis is
saying. Hey, what are your qualifications here, big guy? What is that? The last guy who wears Docker shirts? Guy that doesn't understand how chroma key works? Or a guy who you bought the cheapest lapel mic on Amazon? Like, what's your thing? I'm trying to figure out what it is. Maybe I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm new to you, by the way. I don't know who you are. But are you just one of these other people that like the, oh boy guy? Are you one of those guys? Are you one of those guys that just pops up and does basic bitch boomer talking points? Because here's the thing. On this show, you can look it up. We made fun of a lot of right-wing grifters, too. We've made fucking Dilly's a great example. Brendan Dilly, a great example. But I kind of feel that we've let a lot of these lefties go. I think we've kind of left them be out there and do their little thing. You're the same thing. All your little show is guy who fucking Alex Rosen should sue for stealing his face. What you should do is, no, I'm fucking...
He looks like the meme of that guy. You know, the meme of like the old Spanish guy.
Yes.
The one that always looks uneasy.
Yeah. The internet historian uses it as his picture. Yeah.
Saying behind closed doors, then Ron DeSantis is telling the truth for once. What I have an issue with is
audio quality, chroma keys,
the
being
second part of
interesting
that
and
statement.
likable.
Being likable, being interesting, coming up with points of views that you're not just reading from DNC talking points or seeing what Don Lemon said the night before and then repeating it. I mean, is that what your thing is? Because I'm really trying to understand what valuable service you provide to the left-wing movement.
DeSantis says the only way to beat Trump is to attack him head on. That's why he's trashing him behind closed doors where nobody can hear it, right?
You know,
he has built an entire narrative on something you can't prove. Hearsay. Yep. He built an entire narrative on a playing telephone. I fucking hate this guy.
Yeah, dude. You know where these guys started? This guy started with Sam Sater.
Oh,
over on Air America.
There it is.
Remember Air America?
I remember Al Franken's Air America. Oof. I remember Air America.
Good company.
Because that.
Yeah, no, you're doing good. Air America's doing really good. It's really great. You're on YouTube now, and by the way, artificial. Can I explain why? Mersh, 864,000 subscribers, right? We know that. That's fine. We have 44, almost 45,000, right? Just as a comparison. He has a Patreon. How many patrons do you think a show that has 860,000 people should have?
I mean, you should have like,
and they get the same extras as we do. By the way, one free show a week.
At least 10,000 of those people should at least be.
That's a good
members. Right?
That's a good conversion. That is a very, very good conversion. Unfortunately, he has 282 patrons.
So this is all. So all these numbers are bullshit.
These are all bullshit. For $5 a month, you get weekly access to exclusive videos. What we do, basically. And plus all previous rewards, which are early access to weekend videos, plus all previous rewards, patron-only polls. So you're telling me that you only have 282 people. We have 44,000 people. We have on an average month about 1,700 people, give or take, on our Patreon. So I really feel like this is another artificially pushed immersion. Now that you told me used to be Air America, because those are the same people that work with YouTube. YouTube was basically the fallout shelter after Air America failed. That's where they all came. Like you said, Sam Sater and shit. They all came over here. They all came over to YouTube. This is artificial bullshit. You're just, by the way, fair and balanced, you moron. Is that all you do? You just repeat talking points? Because it seems pretty fucking stupid, bro.
That's not true. He also just makes them up out of thin air.
Oh, good point.
A big, strong, tough guy.
DeSantis never pretended to be a big, strong, tough guy.
Yeah, we're going to take this guy head on. By the way, I think he's a moron.
Again, this is, let me tell you something.
It's all going on in your head.
Watch this. But watch this. Because I'm going to, now see, because if we're
might as well be playing with a little Ron DeSantis action figure.
Yeah. But by the way, since we're doing this, check this out. Watch what I'm going to do. Because I could do this now, but there's no reason. He just did it. Let me tell you something. A former staffer of Sam Sater told me that Farron Cousins used to confide in him that he'd like to go and smell the koala change stations at every Applebee's. He'd go and he'd sniff it, and he goes, I'd like to see where that juice is made, is what he would say. I don't, again, that is, look, I can't confirm it. I can't give up my source. I'm just saying that somebody that told me that they used to work for him says that Farron Cousins likes to sniff koala care changing stations. And unfortunately, as a journalist, I cannot reveal my source.
Can't reveal your source, but that's the scuttlebutt, is that a former staffer. And the stuff about paying homeless men to urinate on him, that stuff was just weird. It was out of control.
This guy was like, yummy, yummy, yummy. I don't know if he did this. This is just the rumor that I hear around. That
I didn't even say who I was talking about. I might have been talking about the former staffer. See, I left it very vague. That's a very good point. Let's just say this. There's a former Air America employee. These are like the dirt sheets, by the way,
who is bald and has a beard and wears shirts that you can't chroma key. I won't say who he is.
And may enjoy a little bit of homeless urine once in a
Right,
while.
because he says it tastes like popcorn. That is what somebody, like really salty popcorn, that is what somebody that used to be on the staff of Air America told us about a certain person on YouTube.
Jesus Christ, man.
I don't know if it's true. Again, but can you imagine if you're that guy? That's crazy.
What a bunch of sickos. If that's true, of
If
course.
that's true. We don't know if that's true. That could be completely made up. But again, let's do an entire 5-minute segment on it. Oh, wait, we already have.
Microwave or movie theater?
Movie theater popcorn.
Nice.
Guess what? Extra butter.
Good stuff.
So the Ring of Fire podcast, I'm just looking at numbers.
Is it
here.
good? Is it blowing up numbers? What are the numbers
they
like?
have a website. He has a website, the Ring of Fire, his gay, stupid fucking website. All right. For a guy who runs a show that has fucking over 800K subs, what do you think his numbers should look like on the website? You know, like total visits, bounce rate, shit like that. You know, just get that in your head what you think it should be. His total visits are only 15K.
Yeah, no, there's something going on, man.
His bounce rate is 81.97% with pages per visit on average being 1.2 and an average visit duration of 2 seconds. That means the only people going to his website are fucking Google crawlers.
Now look, here's the, and you're right, and here's the thing, and this is what I heard, by the way, Virgie, from an inside source, that a certain person who is bald and has a beard that used to work for Air America, not only uses Google crawlers, but he likes to smell where actual babies crawled over, which is again weird. I don't know why they told me that. It might be a lie. And look, listen, I hope it is. I hope it is. See, that's the problem, by the way, Farron, when you start using blind items and dirt sheets and all this shit, is that then people start doing it to you and then nothing's true anymore. Everything is just a fucking rumor the telephone played. Come on, man. And now, again, I can't reveal who told me all this information, but it's out there.
You know, it's out there.
Now it is.
It is.
Say
now.
If you think it.
Here's another tip off. His fucking views on his videos are wildly inconsistent.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Like he'll 100K, 47K, 5K. Like what the fuck is this dude's sketch as fuck.
Look, all I'm saying is if people want to ask at Farron, Farron, balanced, one word, on Twitter what these blind items are about, we can't stop you. That's for sure.
Say it. Right?
Right.
If you think this guy has no business running for president because he's a washed up Yahoo, don't be afraid.
I don't think anybody, even if the blind item is true, did anybody say washed up Yahoo? By the way, who the fuck says washed up Yahoo? Oh, I know who. A washed up Yahoo.
Go out there and say
these guys' real numbers.
I know, but we'll never know because I promise you something right now. This is another of the, what I call this, the Young Turks was the first people on YouTube that experienced this artificial push. But there's a lot of them now that are getting this artificial push, you know?
it. What's he going to do? Get on Truth Social, make fun of you, and 5 people are going to see it? Like, you're on Twitter, Ron. You've got millions of followers. You've got the bigger microphone.
And a large percentage of his followers also like Trump. So you want him to just start a fight with Trump for no reason?
Oh, no, but this guy's an idiot, bro. Listen, that's the one thing you know about this guy. This guy's an idiot. This guy repeats whatever the talking points he's given every morning. You could see it, by the way. You can see it. Look, this guy wouldn't last 3 seconds on this show, Mersh. I think we don't know that, right? Like, he'd fall apart immediately. Number one,
of course,
because he takes himself too seriously. That's number one. Number two, he's a buffoon. He's a fucking buffoon, and he's presenting himself. We're buffoons, and we present ourselves as buffoons. He is buffoon, and he's presenting himself like, I don't know, like what Mark Harley does, you know? Oh, okay, fair and balanced. Let's see what you got, big boy.